Tony Hawk was on Kill Tony last week during one of the wildest episodes in a long time that featured frontrunner for Guest of the Year Harland Williams, surprise performances from David Lucas and Jelly Roll, multiple unhinged bucket pulls,
It's a fucking psych ward here tonight.
and of course our good friend Ian Fidance, who had a front row seat to the utter chaos that was Kill Tony 661.
How was doing Kill Tony with Tony Hawk?
Dude, it was amazing. He's like the coolest, and he would just sit there and then snipe out a line, and you're like, that's a fucking perfect. You can kickflip perfect. You can hit a punchline. What can't this man do?
Yeah.
It was really cool to see everyone come on stage, do their set, and halfway through be like, is that fucking Tony Hawk?
Tony Hawk. Oh shit, bro.
Every year for Halloween. Is that f***ing Tony Hawk?
Whoa! You are autistic.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Holy shit! She wasn't lying.
Holy shit!
It was pretty surreal sitting there with him the entire time and like cracking him up. And Harland Williams is like the funniest person alive. And I had so much fun. He was cracking me up so much that I like need to learn to keep the mic away from my face because I'm just like laughing so hard at the insanity of it all.
You could sit the fuck down immediately.
Yeah, sir, sit down. You just fucked up that American Airlines
that
joke.
joke. You know, my teacher, that would have worked, and then this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Ma'am, if you could spin your head around like a baby owl. Sir, if you could close your legs, it smells.
Wow.
No, I mean, this guy's legs are wider than Sharon Stone at a Spread Eagle concert.
Oh my goodness. You are just flexing some of Don Reinblatt's best teachings on us. I fucking love you, Harland Williams.
I love like bad jokes. I love when shit's like terrible.
Yeah.
So there was this girl that came up and she was like, I don't know if it was a bit or not, but she was like, her whole thing was like being over the top racist. I didn't know if she was like in on the joke or if she was like, let me tell you how I feel. But one of her punchlines was thanks Obama. And like that to this day still tickles me.
So my older brother is a teacher now. I've never known less in my life. This guy was trying to convince me the other day that slavery was bad. Dog, that was peak America. We're still chasing that high. If you think that money can't buy happiness, you need to reconsider slavery. Nowadays, all you get is kids. But all the cute colors are always sold out. Thanks, Obama.
I'll just be sitting around and like I wish when my superintendent came in at the wrong time, I was like, you were supposed to be here an hour earlier. Thanks, Obama. Perfect phrase to say. Good God.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, I remember watching you. It was too much for that girl.
Oh, I lost it. I lost it.
I think probably the most interesting thing about my life is I go back to the same place in my dreams like 80 to 90% of the time.
Oh.
What?
Is it a Proud Boys meeting? Tony!
Oh my God. Tony is killing Kill Tony.
Besides Tony Hawk being on the panel, one of the biggest highlights from this episode was David Lucas dropping by for a surprise 60 seconds, which ultimately led to a great roast battle with Harland Williams.
Harland Williams, you look like Tyler Perry presents Back to the Future. Marty, in exactly 60 seconds, this Cadillac is gonna go.
Well, at least I'm not back to the fucking buffet. How about that?
The front runner for Guest of the Year 2024, flexing his DeVry Night School certificate. Don Reinblatt is thrilled right now.
David Lucas wasn't the only big surprise at Kill Tony 661, because to end this show, the one and only Jelly Roll came out on stage and performed an entire song at the mothership that even included some Kill Tony remixes.
Hell yeah, Jelly Roll!
There's something inside of me's broken. Last night I won 3 motherfucking CFPs. I'm a lost cause. And baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. That's why I'm a fan of Kill Tony. I'm a lost cause. Oh baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Red Bear, don't hit that damn cat on me.
Oh my God! How long did this place get for fucking Jelly Roll?
I love you, Tony. I love you, Tony.
It was a pleasure recapping this episode with Ian Fidance a few days after it happened in order to get a real first-hand experience about how it feels to be a guest on the #1 live podcast in the world from such a savvy veteran of the podcast game.
You just did a run of podcasts to promote the new special. Over the course of your career so far, you've been on a ton of different podcasts, but do you have a favorite show to be a guest on?
Oh man, that's such a good question. I think Are You Garbage? Just because those are my guys. We started together in Philly. We have such a history together. No one knows me like them. No one knows them like I do. And it's so much fun getting to hang out and make each other laugh. And any podcast I can be on where I get to just feel so much like myself. I mean, that's why I love doing the podcast with Jordan, because we've known each other for so long. So it's just any chance I get to be like silly and just have fun, as much fun as possible, I love. And nobody makes me laugh like those guys, you know?
Yeah.
So when we get going, it reminds me of like the nights at 2 a.m. when we were outside of these comedy clubs in the West Village barking to get people in, and everything was like miserable, and we just had to make each other laugh so we didn't kill ourselves. And, you know, like seeing where we're all at and everything is just like the coolest thing in the world. And it's not lost on me that we're just so lucky that we get to. I mean, laughter is so important, and the fact that we get to do it with people that we're close with is so wonderful to me. So I really love being on the show with them.
Speaking of Are You Garbage, our interview with Kevin Ryan will be on the end screen right after this if you want to check it out. And while you're on YouTube, be sure to check out Ian Fidance's new special, Wild, Happy, and Free. If you're looking for more Kill Tony content, you can find plenty of interviews on this channel. Plus, as we approach Kill Tony's arena show at the Forum in Los Angeles that will feature the highly anticipated Hans Kim vs. Rick Diaz sequel, you're gonna want to make sure to be subscribed to both this channel and our main Joke World channel if you don't want to miss a thing.
I love Joke World. He's the fucking man, dude. If y'all ain't fucking with Joke World, who are you fucking with? Joke World, can you please clip him saying that Leon is actually ugly, please? No, Joke World. She's very hilarious. Clearly very pretty.